Not only do I think this here is the best travel trailer RV under 20 feet that you can buy, I also am considering buying it myself. So let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and I am here at Blue Compass RVs today in Canton, Texas, taking a look at this 2024 Forest River Flagstaff E-Pro. This is a 15FBS. And this model here, you can see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen, is really spectacular for the size RV that this is. Now, real quick before we get into it, I am here at Blue Compass RVs, so if you are interested in this RV here, Blue Compass has over 100 different locations across 33 different states in the US, so you can click the link down below in the description or comments of this video to find exact up-to-date pricing and location information to best suit you in finding your next RV, whether it's this one here or if you're just ready to start shopping for your next RV. They literally have thousands and thousands of RVs in inventory, including a ton of motorhomes and different RVs that you may be interested in. So go check that out. Now, real quick before we step inside, I'm gonna give you a quick look around and explain something real quick because this confuses a lot of people. Forest River Flagstaff and the Forest River Rockwood lines are basically a brother-sister brand where they make the exact same things but with different colors. So you may have already actually seen this RV on my page as far as the floor plan layout goes, but it was a Forest River Rockwood Geo Pro, which is the same thing as a Flagstaff E-Pro. They just have different color decals on the outside and they have different color interiors on the inside. The nice thing with this model in particular is a lot of times those two brands will switch up the model numbers for the same floor plan. This one here is actually the 15FBS on both the Flagstaff and the Geo Pro. So you can find this option in either brand, and really the only difference will come down to the exterior decal colors, where the Flagstaff has some green in it, the Geo Pro has some orange in it, and then the interior colors, this sofa here is a little bit darker sofa, and then the sofa color in the Geo Pro is a little bit of a lighter sofa. So those are your main differences between those. But that's just about everything. You can see on the outside, this thing is only 17.5 feet long. Some things right away that make this stand out as a much higher quality travel trailer than others is frameless windows on the outside, something you typically only see on high-end fifth wheel RVs. Slam latch baggage doors for your storage compartments. You can see your standard travel trailers here typically just have these little metal latches there. You're going to have an upgraded tire, so a more all-terrain tire really just gives it a better look there. You also have a torsion axle, which gets this a little bit higher up off the ground. And then obviously this compact size just looks really nice. You have a slide topper already installed on the top of the slide out there. That's also a very nice touch. So that protects your slide out from not only things like debris getting up there, also protects it from moisture damage occurring in the slide out over time, and gives it an extra, wow. Trying to talk too fast, gives it an added layer of insulation there, as well as the sun will not be beaming down directly on top of the slide out. You also have this bike rack up front here, so you can put different bikes or other accessories up here in this rack that you have. And you have a nice automotive grade windshield up front as well. That's just about everything that I want to talk about on the outside for now. We'll come back out here in just a second. Now, as we step inside, I'm going to start the camera with the traditional zoom lens here. So no wide angle effect or anything, so you can really get a feel for the size. And then I will put the wide angle lens on so we can see a little bit more information with what we're looking at. But right away, here's all of your different construction elements and features on this Flagstaff E-Pro. Another thing that is a huge win on this camper is you get 12-volt heat tanks. Or heated tanks, sorry. So basically that means you have an electric heat source on all of your water tanks. So if you are either traveling or camping in below freezing temperatures and you have water in your tanks, you can prevent those from freezing with additional support with those 12-volt heat pads. Solar on the roof, has an 1800-watt inverter, and everything else that you can see there. There's a lot of different information. Plywood flooring, 5/8 inch thick plywood flooring. And as we step inside, the first thing right away that makes me love this particular lightweight compact camper is the TV location. So I've seen many other small compact campers under 20 feet. And this one here, in my opinion, has the best viewing angle of the TV from either the sofa or the bed, with it being right here on this wall. I mean, if I sit down, That TV is right there in front of me. It's such a great location. There's so many other travel trailer floor plans that are small like this, where the TV is literally almost all the way on the other side of the camper and you can't really see it. So I love that. The quality in here also is really nice. When you step in, you can feel the quality. Everything just looks nicely finished off. You can see with the cabinets here, you open up the drawers, they feel good. They're using like a plywood style drawer right here, which is to be expected in a travel trailer like this. Motion activated light when you walk in, and then you can see your layout here. This is all the slide out here, so it does have a little slide there that slides out, and that's just about it. So let me now get this wide angle lens on so we can see a little bit more information. Snap this bad boy on right there, and now we can see just a little bit more, but it doesn't give it too much of a fish-eyed sort of view or whatnot. Obviously this here has a Murphy bed, so you can see that Murphy bed style setup here. We'll get to all this in just a moment, but let's kind of move throughout this travel trailer real quick and show everything that's going on aside from that, and we'll get to that before we go outside. You have a pantry space here in the slide out. You can also use this for wardrobe storage. So you see all that shelving there, and you do have a clothing rod here as well. These shelves can be removed. So, I mean, even just thinking for myself, I literally could hang clothes in here and still have a shelf or two for food storage. Refrigerator here, let's see what they got going on. It's a Magic Chef refrigerator, going to be a 12-volt refrigerator. Does not open from both sides. I would have liked to see that in this model, but did not go with that option here. It is a little bit smaller than a refrigerator you'll see on a standard size travel trailer, but still a good size for this size camper. Now this here is really impressive. You have a 3-burner cooktop right here. Most stuff this size will only have a 2-burner cooktop, so you get 3 burners there. Love that additional space. You have the glass cover, so you can have that cooktop, or you can have that countertop space when you're not cooking. Has a almost residential size microwave, not quite residential size, but it does have the convection oven or air fryer combination in here, so no oven, going with that air fryer convection oven combo in the microwave to give you that additional cooking with not having an oven. Down underneath here, I think this is just an access panel. Yeah, there you go. Access panel here to electronic connections there, so some cables. You have a bottle opener right here, outlet there, storage space through here. See all your storage space underneath there. Window off the back wall. Storage space with cargo netting up here. And it is hot in here, y'all. Woo! It is summertime in Texas. I got a towel here to wipe my face off because, oh my goodness. It is, I mean, it had to have got, it feels like it's 20 degrees hotter than just filming last week. It's crazy. You have pop-up outlets here, USB and USB Type-C connection, and it has a wireless charging pad on the top. These are not going to be a solid surface countertop. They're the wrapped countertop material, but that's plenty fine with me. Saves weight, which is great for a size RV like this. You have a single basin stainless steel square sink. Looks like it's about 12 inches by 12 inches there, so foot by foot. Black faucet, and then your furnace right down here. You go into the bathroom. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's 85 degrees in this camper. So didn't get the 30 amp connection connected to it. I should have, because man, the AC would be nice right now. See your toilet right here. It is a little narrow in this toilet area. That's something I can live with though, so that's fine with me. It is a porcelain foot flush toilet, so no plastic toilet here, and it does have soft close toilet seat as well, so another premium feature. More storage here, a Max Air vent fan, or maybe not the branding Max Air vent fan, but the bigger vent fan nonetheless. Medicine cabinet storage right here. You have your sink right there, stainless steel sink, deep enough to fit my hands in. More storage underneath here, and then a little shallow bit of storage underneath there where you have some electronic components behind that. Magnet latches to hold all your cabinet doors shut, love that as well. And then let's look at all the dimensions real quick. I finally took the time to write these down. So your entry door, it is 5 feet 7.5 inches, the height on the entry door right there. The lowest part of the ceiling right here, because it is a barreled ceiling, that lowest point is going to be 6 feet and a half inch. So basically just under 6'1". Highest point of the ceiling where the AC is not located is 6 feet 6 inches. Where the AC is at is 6 feet 4 inches. And then your shower height is going to be 6 feet and a half inch to 6 feet 2 inches. It'll be 6.5 feet to like right here in the middle where you'll typically stand in the shower, and up at the highest point where you have to kind of step forward a little bit in the shower will be 6 feet 2 inches. So I'm 6'1" without my shoes on. I'll still fit in this shower, and it does have a tub here. So if you want to use the tub to either, wash your dogs, or if you have kids or anything like that, many different uses for the tub space. Let me know in the comments how you might use a tub like this. It is a plastic 2-piece shower setup. And then when I get inside of here, you can see how the shower curtain goes across like so. And you have a shower miser system on here. So because water storage is so precious inside of an RV, you have that black little plastic piece right there where this water will actually recirculate through the system until this part right here gets white, letting you know the water is now warm, and then you can send it up through your shower head so you do not waste any water. So we love that. You have a little spot here where you can store some things in the shower as well that it will come with, and you have a spot to hang a towel right there. Sliding pocket door going into this bathroom. They tuck it between these two walls, which looks nice. Oh, and then check this out. Pull down blackout shades on a camper this size. We love that. That is another great feature. The only window that won't have that is this window right here in the kitchen because they use a metal blind for fire protection. So you have that. You do have a vent fan here, so when you cook, it will vent all your smells outside of the camper. And then we come back over into this space and a couple different things we can do in this area. So let me just kind of give you the rundown here. Let me see if I can get this set up. Okay. That should be good right there to kind of give you a good look. Try to wipe the sweat off of me because, man, I'm going to be glistening here in a second with how hot it is in here. Holy cow. Okay, so first of all, you have this table. See how this table moves around? Lots of different ways that you can configure it, but a great spot to sit right here. Have the TV literally right there, can see it so well. And this can move around like this. I mean, you can move it like this. You can share the table space. So many different ways that you can use this table right here. Now, when you don't want to use the table and you want to make the bed, this will come out. So there's a little knob right here that you twist. Lift this up. For right now, we're just going to throw this back over here so it's out of the way. But you can store this underneath the sofa. And then you'll be able to see, not only that, the sofa has recliners on it as well. There we go. Get that to come up. So you have a recliner here. And I don't know why they don't want to pop up, but if I just lift it up a little bit, a recliner here as well. Now I have a recliner in these sofas. So really not a bad space. Plenty comfortable if my dog wants to come up here, cuddle up next to me. If another person wants to be here, cuddle up next to me. There's the opportunity for that. You have a plenty big enough sofa to do that. Put these down. If you want to take a quick nap, like this. I think I did get the sofa. Yeah, it's 64 inches wide. So I'm about 73 inches tall, so I'd have to lay diagonal on it and fold up my legs a little bit, but nonetheless could still lay on here. And then it gets even better, y'all. Check this out. I love this. This is so nice. You have this latch here for the Murphy bed and this latch here for the Murphy bed. Now, obviously, a lot of campers utilize in a small camper size a Murphy bed setup, but not a lot have a Murphy bed quite like this, where this bed, when you drop it down, no folds in the mattress, and you can leave all your bedding on here when you fold it up. So I love this setup where the bed is now here. You can leave the bedding on. You don't have to make the bed every time. There's no fold in the mattress anywhere, making it a more uncomfortable mattress. This will allow you to still upgrade the mattress in this space as well. Even though this comes with a mattress that I honestly think would work just fine for me. It's a much better mattress than you typically see in a standard travel trailer. But you can upgrade the mattress there because you don't need a specialized mattress that folds. And then you have the windshield up front, pull down blackout shade on that window, more storage here. You can see your clothing storage up there, can hang some clothes. USB and USB Type-C connections down through there. Bedside tabletop space and outlets back in the corner. Same thing on this side. You have outlets over here, just no USB ports on this side, and then storage up through there. And then this bed here, let's measure this out real quick. Actually, I left my tape measure in my truck, but nonetheless, this looks like this has got to be a residential size queen, so 60 by 80. It has to be. It's too long to be anything else. So this should be a residential queen size mattress here, and I just love this. And then to get it back up, it's also strut assisted. You have to, there's a little latch right down here. I always forget this. A latch right there you have to pull. It makes you pull that latch to release it. So you get in here, pull this latch. Oh my gosh, try not to drip sweat on anything. This is ridiculous. I don't know when it got so hot. Holy cow. Okay, latch that up. You have your bed back in place now, and Murphy bed back in place. Thank goodness I brought a towel with me. I'm so sorry, y'all, for all the sweat. Oh, this is the last RV I filmed without the AC on, that's for sure. My goodness, y'all. Gosh, I hate this. I gotta literally wipe down the sweat. I'm so sorry. I'm about to come in here with some cleaner. Good thing I bought some cleaner. Wow. Okay. Whew. And that's how you get it back into a sofa. So very easy to use, and I just love it. You have your inverter and solar controls right there as well. And then last couple things, a couple pull-out drawers. Oh, we already looked at that. You have your controls here for the travel trailer, so right when you walk in the door. And then let's go outside. Outlet here, great little coffee bar area. If you think about this space here, you could use that for a lot of nice stuff as well. Quick, easy access to everything from right here, from outside. So I would use this to put things like, you know, plasticware, plastic cups, stuff like that that I want to quickly and easily get to. And then you have breakers and fuses through there. Solid surface steps, Asdale sidewall, so composite panel sidewall. Not going to allow, because it's not wood, it's not going to have the same, you know, the same water characteristics that a wood sidewall would. So it's going to be more water resistant on that sidewall. It's also more lightweight. You have the awning that covers pretty much the entire length of this travel trailer. One single outdoor speaker, honestly, don't really care too much about that because I would more than likely use my own portable speaker outside as opposed to that one. You have the slingshot on the screen door, so that allows the screen to close on its own behind you. So that's another nice little touch. Exact specs on this travel trailer, it is only 3,440 pounds and it is 17 feet 5 inches. And the reason why I'm looking at this for myself is because I kind of want something with a small profile. You will see on my Firmly Unbound YouTube channel, I went on a camping trip up into Arkansas and I went dry camping out there just off the side of the road right by a river. And I don't think I would have been able to get anything much bigger than this down into that space. And I kind of want to have the ability to do that when I want to. So the bigger RV I get, the harder it becomes to do stuff like that. So this is why this is one that is really high up there on my radar. Yeah, some storage space out here, has a latch for the door here as well, and a little rubber piece to protect it from hitting into the wall. I mean, so many little things that just add up. And it's a friction hinge door. Like 3 different things in place here to make sure your door doesn't go crazy on you, it doesn't slam into the sidewall, it doesn't break the window. I mean, things that you just don't see on most travel trailers. Storage space down through here passes all the way through, so you still get a pass-through storage compartment. It's accessible from the other side. This is all under the sofa, so whatever you put under here is also accessible when you lift up that jackknife sofa. You have a griddle cooktop that it'll come with that goes on this bar right here, or you could also put a tabletop that snaps into that spot there. You have outlet connections here as well. And then down underneath here, you have these quick drop Lippert stabilizer legs. These drop tremendously quick, and these are way more stable than your standard stabilizer legs. Just connect a drill to this spot right here. It'll shoot down way faster than electric stabilizers will, and it's gonna be a lot more stable because it has a little bit wider base and because of the design of how the legs are shaped. Spot for up to a 270 amp hour lithium battery in here if you want to do that setup. 2 20-pound propane bottles. I do wish it came with 30s, but I could live with that, or you could always upgrade that. You have the rack up here again, and then storage space on this side. More storage through here, even just nice touches. This is your power cord. They put it in a bag for you, so a little bit more protection while it's in transport. And then pass-through storage space. Fully enclosed underbelly, all your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly. You have a spare tire down underneath there, and you have a spot here to store your sewer hose. And I had to make a quick correction. It's so hot out here, I just kind of didn't take enough time to really get under here, but I just noticed this. It does not have a fully enclosed underbelly. It is open underneath here. So that is your fresh water tank, and you can see that heat pad right there. That is the heat pad, that black pad on that fresh water tank to keep that tank warm. And then your black and gray tanks will be on the other side of the axle with the same thing as well, having that heat pad on them. So had to correct that. It is not a fully enclosed underbelly there. Your tank dump valves will be right here. So it's going to have black and gray tank dump valves there. And then it has probably going to be a 6-gallon gas and electric water heater. I do wish it had a tankless on-demand water heater, but I could live with that. Water connections along the back and spot for a shower here, outdoor shower. 30 amp connection, accessory rack off the back. This will be great as I have this generator in my truck, or if I want to bring bikes or put a cooler back there, whatever it may be. You can put a backup camera right there and then get up on the roof real quick. Really nice looking roof. Already has the MaxxAir vent fan cover installed, so that keeps it protected from water coming in if you accidentally leave it open or anything like that. Also protects it from getting hit with hail and cracking. You have a 200-watt solar panel, it looks like, and your low profile AC to keep the height on this travel trailer down. Finally, your digital antenna. One thing to note too on these RVs, you have to get up here and check these seals at least once, maybe twice a year. Make sure they are not cracking, make sure there's no holes in them. That is how you get a leak into your roof, and that is not going to be something that would be covered under warranty, because that is part of the user maintenance that is required with owning an RV that you are responsible for keeping up with. So something just to be aware of. But as you can see, there's really not much that they missed on this travel trailer RV. The only thing I think I could possibly ask for more than what they're giving us here is maybe a tankless on-demand water heater and maybe like an enclosed spot to hook up your water that's not, you know, out in the open right here. But other than that, I mean, this thing is pretty much fully loaded. This is such an impressive travel trailer. And then let's get to the price, because the price on this is another huge, considerable factor for me when it comes to picking what RV I want. And I apologize for being a little bit all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little flustered with how hot it is out here, and I was just not expecting this. But nonetheless, we will persevere and continue. So let's see, here's the exact price right there. Under $30,000 for this travel trailer RV. And again, there's a link down below in the description and comments of this video to find all the different available locations and up-to-date pricing. But this is literally, I mean, half the cost of some of the bigger travel trailers I've been looking at that I also potentially might get for myself, which is another huge factor why I like it so much. I would obviously have to compromise on some things going to smaller size, but save a whole heck of a lot of money as well. And this is a extremely well built camper, where some of the bigger campers I'm looking at that are a little bit further back on my list are not only more expensive, but also not the same quality as this. They definitely don't match up to this. I still haven't seen anything else with frameless windows outside of Flagstaff and Rockwood that I can even think of. So a lot of different things to consider. But let me know what you think down below in the comments if you could see yourself camping or living in a travel trailer like this, and if you think this is a good option for me to purchase myself. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.